I don't think if David Packer wouldn't have gave him a chance, I don't think he would have let that stop him. I think
No.
he would have kept going forward because why? Winners win.
Yep.
Winners win, and he's gonna find a way. So yeah, I mean, very inspiring story, man. I loved it. I love this. I loved it.
Yeah. And if y'all don't know, he does have a book on his life called Unstoppable: The Unlikely Story of a Silicon Valley Godfather. You can find it
I'm
on
about to get it
Amazon.
now.
I'm gonna drop the link. I'm not getting any sort of kickback for this, but I just want to let y'all know that there is his book. There's a book about his life. He actually co-wrote with someone. So if you are interested in finding out more, definitely these are stories that need to be told. So go ahead and just drop the link down there. You could go to Amazon and purchase a hard copy book, or you could get it on Kindle, paperback, whichever you choose. But it really talks about his life, what he was able to accomplish in more detail. Imagine having to train yourself when everybody said, no, we're not hiring. This is the 50s. Yeah, so this is right around that time where it was real. You know, the civil rights movement was heavy. And so this is
Huge.
a powerful story.
Yeah. And while you're there getting that book, go ahead and get Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun? It's an autobiography by Reginald F. Lewis. So
Mm.
go ahead and pick that up too.
Go ahead and pick it up. That's awesome. So listen, y'all. Definitely, if we. In fact, I'm gonna pause right now. I know that we could move on to another segment, but I want to just drop it one more time because I'm not too sure if somebody wants to add anything to this conversation. But feel free to click in and call in the show. Call into the show. Let us know your thoughts, whether it's about this particular subject or somebody that you think we should cover that is impactful to Black History Month, because we technically only have how many more weeks left? Probably one more Monday. This was a very short, very short month. But listen, we could probably do highlights throughout the year. It doesn't have to be reserved
It's the
for,
shortest.
yeah, it's the shortest month. It doesn't be reserved for this particular month. We could do highlights for individuals that we could kind of bring up because it's important. It's inspiring that some of us, I'll even include myself in this. Sometimes we're going on this path, and you want to make sure, like, hey, man, I just want to keep on going. But when we see what our forefathers were able to accomplish, it puts a little bit of a boost in our battery. And it's like, man, if they could do it, if if Mr. Roy Clay Sr. could teach himself and get an opportunity and make the most of it, what excuse do I have? So go ahead and feel free to call into the show and let us know your thoughts about whether this topic, any other topic that you have, somebody you would like us to cover. You can even put it in the comment section if you don't feel comfortable calling on the show. But we definitely want to hear from you, and definitely want to make sure that the show aligns with the things that you like and need and want to see. So yeah, definitely, y'all go ahead and do that right there. Sorry, Missouri. So I had to do right there. The Lou, the Lou.
Hilarious.
All right, man. Well, without if I don't hear anything, we're gonna go into the brown box special today. Again, the brown box special, for those who do not know, is an opportunity to hear from stories of people that have been fired, let go, or quit their jobs for various reasons. Sometimes this is therapeutic for us who have gone through it, so we can laugh at our pain. And just sometimes we just scratch our heads at these quite interesting stories that we hear. And so, with that being said, we got this credit of Reddit, and it talks about this person's journey. It says, I was finishing up my degree and working full time for a regional big box style electric retailer. Our warehouse manager, let's call him Stefan, making up names now, was a very interesting character. He was typical good old boy, drove a pickup truck and never finished high school, and was very large and intimidating because of his tendency to be quick to get angry. Stefan constantly complaining about his home life and how terrible his marriage was and his old woman's gambling problem. Well, one day while working in the camera section in front of the store, Stefan comes bursting out of the warehouse, quickly gaining the attention for everyone on the floor. He began shouting explicitives to everyone, screaming how he was quote unquote rich, and ran into the general manager's office and told him to kiss his derriere, and began to walk around the store screaming at all the customers and employees about how much he hated them. Woo. Fast forward a mere 6 hours later, Stefan re enters the store, still wearing his company shirt and heads straight into the GM's office. About 30 minutes later, he leaves. Come to find out, he has gotten a call from his wife screaming that she had won 100,000 while gambling. Stefan, upon hearing this, went into a frenzy, quickly telling everyone off and giving his 2-second notice. Once he arrived home, he realized it was not $100,000, but 100,000 pennies. He came back to the store
Man,
to ask for his job back. He's got
they said
some.
no. He had to leave. He said about 30 minutes later he leaves. They said no,
No, you just told us what you thought about us. You told us what you thought about our
bro.
customers.
I had to do
Oh,
customer damage control because they had customers in here while you going off on them. I had to try and control that situation, get them little coupons. No, stay over there with your 100,000 pennies and keep it going. I mean, and also, I mean, I don't know if you do it like that over 100,000 anyway. Like even if it was $100,000, you still don't do it like that.
yeah,
Like
that's
that's crazy.
yeah, that's nuts. I mean, $100,000. If it was $100,000, you just would say okay, and keep it going at work.
You don't do it
Keep
like
on,
that.
keep on smiling, keep on dialing, do whatever you do. But to kind of go crazy like that, man. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section, y'all. Let us know what you think about that. But I totally agree with you, brother.
No, I would never leave like that under no circumstances. I think maybe the max I would probably do is like, maybe leave for lunch and just never come back, or maybe like I'm talking about this is like the worst that I would do if I ever
Yeah,
did something like that. It would probably be like leave for lunch and just never come back, or maybe I would just finish out the day and never come back.
yeah,
Uh, or you just finish out your 2 weeks, like you put in your 2 weeks notice, and then maybe let them know, like, hey, I got time because I'm always here, so I know I got some PTO. Can we work something out where I just kind of use these weeks with my PTO, that way I don't have to come back in, explain the
hmm
situation to them,
yeah,
something like that. But I can't just I mean, I'm not the going off type of dude anyway,
yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. There's no situation where I do that.
Yeah, to burn a bridge like that, it's a little wild to me.
It's
Um,
crazy. It's crazy.
yeah, it doesn't it shows your character more than anything else. And so I gotta go
Yeah.
to I gotta go to OTTO. He says they said we good over here, brother. We've been trying to find a way to get rid of you anyway.
Facts.
So
Facts.
sometimes you just give them the opportunity, and they're like, "Ooh, thank you." But
Good.
but
we didn't
we
have
didn't
to. We didn't
we
have to pay.
we'd have to pay for you to
You
leave,
quit.
but you basically quit, and even though you kind of messed up our reputation a little bit with our customers, hey, they you did it to yourself. So that's exactly how it came out, y'all. And so listen, man, I appreciate you, Operation Takeover. Let's do it. I'm gonna do a roll call shout out right now. Thank you, Operation Takeover, Ty Smith, Tech Coach Ralph, Mitch in the building, Darcel, those that were able to comment and share today. We appreciate you all. And for those who were a little bit shy, it's totally fine for you to listen in, not a problem at all. But we just want to say thank you for stopping by the show. If you have not already, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Again, this is Tech Coach. This is Tech Coach Ralph. This is Talk That Tech Show. So definitely, if you see it, whether it's on Twitch, whether it's on YouTube, or IG, go to Talk That Tech and subscribe to the channel so you can see the latest. We're dropping videos pretty much daily at this point on the channel, whether it's snippets of these episodes or if it's the actual show itself. And thank you so much, Ty. Great show. Great for having you, man. We know what it means a lot to us for you to even be on here right now. And so thank you so much for that. We definitely appreciate you and everything you've done. And if you have, and I'm gonna bring it up again, y'all, go to blacktechglobal.com. There's gems in there, man. There are gems in there. If you have not, if you missed that part of the show, go to blacktechglobal.com so that you can see what is happening in your neck of the woods. and you could be able to join there and see it. It's literally a list of all the things that a majority of things that you can find either virtually or even in some, depending where you live, not too far from you, that you can participate in. So definitely check that out if you are interested in learning more about what's going on and being connected to a community. So that's definitely it. But listen, y'all, thank you again. We want you to enjoy your President's Day weekend and have a great one. This has been Talk That Tech, the
#1 tech morning show in the world. We're gonna see y'all next week, baby.
yeah,
Let's get it.
peace and elbow grease.